Hello everybody, this is Handy863 here bringing you another video today, and we're back with another Let's Play episode of Mario Kart 8. And today we are going to be moving on from the Wii U courses into the retro courses of the 150cc cups. Anywho, if this is your first time watching one of my episodes, then please make sure you do subscribe, as there'll be more episodes coming out after this one. And make sure you follow along the playlist if, like, all the episodes have already come out. Follow along the playlist to see if there are any episodes that you missed, and that there will be any that you might be interested in. Also, check out the channel as well, because there's like loads of videos of footage on there, which is mainly Nintendo content. Anyway, we're moving on to the retro cups there. As you can see, that's my progress which I'm making. I actually went back into doing the flower cup and the star cup after I failed them miserably, so yeah. Anyway, we're going to be moving on using Wario. What did he just say? Right, let's see. What can we use? You know what? I'm going to see if I can recreate the Wario bike or an alternative to it. You know what? I'm going to just do this. Wario-alize everything. And let's start. Now, normally when I use bikes, they seem to be my worst vehicle on this entire game, so I will probably not do very well, but you know, we'll see how this all goes. It's probably gonna go incredibly wrong. We'll see. But I think I've used a bike on every single course on here. Yeah, I've used a quad bike on here and a forwards gliding bike, and now this. Yep, it's a sideways gliding bike. It's Wario on the Wario bike yet again. Right. Good old Moo Moo Meadows. I love Moo Moo Meadows. Let's trick off here. Let's see if I can get off the ramp and like carry on going over this. Yes. And Shell! Shell, who was that? Daisy! That was Daisy? I didn't even tell who that was. You have to be careful of the green shells and stuff around this area. The music is a lot more improved in this game than it was on Mario Kart Wii. And the setting for this course is just amazing as well. I mean, I really do hope, though, that in the next Mario Kart, because now I do find out that Nintendo are going to create a new generation of console. It's called the Nintendo Fusion, which I saw on the E3 video. Or a E3 video. I don't know if it was the E3 video, but I couldn't get the E3 live stream, unfortunately. I was busy in the day, thanks to homework being set and everything, but you know, I watched a video created by someone else. There you can trick over the molehills now. It's because they're like the right shape. You weren't able to do that on Mario Kart Wii. I might go back to Mario Kart Wii like in about a week or two after I've well, I'm starting to get bored of this game, to be honest, but, you know, I'm recording it still, and, you know, every day I, like, wake up and just go, you know what, I'm going to play some Mario Kart 8 today, because it's a brand new game, and, like, loads of people are already getting it, like, loads and loads of people are getting it already. According to the Nintendo Facebook page, they almost sold 4 million copies of it, including on the Wii U, downloaded, the Wii U sets themselves, and the discs themselves, and one of those 1 million copies were mine. And actually, the actual fact is that not even a million people had the game once I received it. So that's made me actually pretty happy, because that means I was one of the first people out of a good 100,000. I think because there's like a page where it did show, and I put the date in and see how many Nintendo sold. It was at least 500 to 700,000 around about that time. I remember exactly. I can't remember the website it was, but yeah. But Mario Kart Wii is loads. Mario Kart Wii is like 100,000 something, or 100,000 million. Not a billion, but like, well, actually I think that's what it was. But It was 100 million or something like that, like 500 million or. I might be making that up, but it was something 100 million. That's how many Mario Kart Wii discs it sold. So yeah, I still got this game pretty early from when it came out. Actually, I mean it only came out like a couple of weeks ago. I'll probably be doing the online episode actually in a month's time from when it's released. In fact, you know what? I think that's actually what I should do, because when I should record the online episode a month's time from when the game was released. That would give a lot of people enough time to get the game and everything, because that's why I wanted to hold the online episode so late. I mean, I have everything, all the requirements actually. I'm not planning on buying anything else other than some new HDMI cables, but really, some new HDMI cables wouldn't be such a big deal to set me back quite a lot, like it did set back my like not having my Elgato set my Minecraft event back by like 4 months. Everybody got so annoyed with it, and because it was set back so far, I couldn't. Literally, there was nobody who was able to join me anymore. I mean, I set everybody up to join, and I couldn't get the Elgato in time, and yeah. This is beginning to be incredibly easy for the retro courses. I owned that course. That was like 10 miles ahead. That was awesome. Yeah. So yeah, the online races should be pretty cool. We got the guest who's joining, and his father as well, I think, maybe. Anthea, Storm, and Chris. I haven't actually asked them yet, but I'm pretty sure they'll love to join. Handy863 is joining. We got quite a few others. Maybe Yai, Cosmic, Crafter, perhaps. I got some. I've been inviting people on YouTube as well to see if they would like to come and see us. I got in touch with a YouTube group called All 4 Fanboys, who might be joining as well. They've been talking to me via Facebook, so yeah, they might be joining us as well. And I still have some pending requests to other YouTubers as well. Doubt Dazran will join us. I could ask him, but I doubt he would join. He has his own YouTube stuff to do. It's Toadette in the cart that I used last episode. Oh, alright. I do like this course actually. This I'll tell you a story actually about this course. This course in general actually reminds me of a wedding which I went to last year. Which at the time also linked me back into remembering about how Dazran streamed. This is a good course actually, a course full of memories that I have actually, because it links back to a wedding which I had last year. It wasn't my wedding, obviously, I'm not married. I'm too young to be married. But it was a wedding which I went to in between my family, and and it links at the time to in my aspirational mind. I think aspirational is the right word to use. I should have thrown that forward. But yeah, in my state of mind, I linked it to the Dazran through 3DS and Wii live streams he did. The Mario Kart live streams that Dazran did, because and I'll tell you why now, because what happened was, while we were there at the wedding, what happened was me and my sister took our 3DSs to the wedding. Not our 3DSs, our DSs. My sister didn't even have her 3DS then. And then my cousin took his 3DS, and my other cousin took his DS. And then there was a little girl with her 3DS there. And we all went playing on Mario Kart DS, which is on this course, and we were all playing together, racing on there. And there was like 5 people on there racing on there, and we were like sitting in the waiting room early in the morning while everybody was getting served dinner and cake and stuff. And you know, we were just playing on the DSs on there, all talking to each other, and it was being kind of social in a way. And The reason why I link it to Dazran is because on my cousin's 3DS, he just got the DS like a couple of weeks beforehand for his birthday, and then a couple of weeks after that, I've been getting I've been trying to get Dazran 303 to add him on 3DS, and Dazran finally added him like 2 or 3 days before we went to the wedding, so it was a pretty big thing. And Dazran was streaming quite a lot of Mario Kart 3DS and Mario Kart Wii, which I was also joining him for Mario Kart Wii as well. In fact, I think it was actually the week before we went to the wedding, I had joined him for the very first time on Mario Kart Wii. So yeah. Oh, come on. I want to go up this thing. There we go. But yeah, so that's what that course reminded me of. This one reminds me of Custom Tracks because it's on Custom Tracks. I mean, that one on DS is on Custom Tracks as well, but, you know, it doesn't matter. I like this one. Because I first played this one on Custom Tracks. I didn't play all the original Mario Karts. I played Mario Kart DS. I played a bit of Mario Kart N64 on emulator. Oh, Toadette, why aren't you actually where I want you to be? Yeah, but I played a little bit of Mario Kart 64 on emulator, but that wasn't Toad's Turnpike. Daisy's gonna... Oh, she missed. I'm actually going faster than her. Right, see that ramp over there? I'm going for it, I'm going for it, I'm going for it. Here we go. She's way ahead now. Right, let's see if I can go to the skip over the bridge. Basically, if you see those carts where you go over into parachute, if there's like a bridge thing, which is somewhere like over here. Let's not go on gravity. No. What? I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I always hated Toad's Turnpike. No, there wasn't even one here. There's one here. We can go under the bridge. What? What? Oh, come on. Right. That was unfair. I just overtook like 4 people in a row there. That was awesome. Come on. Come on, Handy. Pull it together. Come on, you can do this. You can do this. Come on. There's one. Here's one. No. Right. No. Come on. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. God! Okay. I think we successfully won. Yeah, we won the Grand Prix. We won this cup. That is awesome. I am now owning the retros with Wario on this bike. I'm just to screw using my Mii. I'm just using this all the time. No, I'm joking. It doesn't have to be Wario which you use. I could use my Mii on this bike. It's awesome. It's a badass bike. Right. That was fantastic. Actually, I enjoyed that race. Clearly the best episode of the 150cc's that I've recorded so far. I actually need a drink now. I've been up here for so long. I choose as this one practically all the time. Alright, let's see. Let's see how it looks. Oh, it has little wings! You know what? Let's go. Or Wario stamp. I'm trying to find the Wario stamp. Where's the Wario stamp? There we go. All I did was the stamp that I used. I just put it on the message and then I just wrote Wario next to it. That's all I did. Right. Let's go. Okay, so, well, that concludes the end of, this episode. Make sure if you, haven't subscribed already, please do, because there'll be more episodes coming out soon. Make sure you also follow my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Miiverse. They all go by the name of Handy863. And also, if you would like to participate in the final episode of this Let's Play episode series, which will be held online, please do not hesitate to add my NNID, which is Handy863. There will also be a Skype call on the day, so if you are interested in joining me via Skype, then please do go ahead and add my Skype account. That's also Handy863. The Skype call will be recorded and put in the background of the video. Anywho though, that is all I really have to show you for this episode, so I thank you all for watching, and I shall see you again later. Good day and good luck with all your lives.